Hello, my name is Samuel Smitherman. This is my leadership observation presentation. Um, I interviewed my good friend Luke Yakovic. I've known him since I was little. Let me move you out of the way here. I've known him every single day since I was 3. He's a good friend of mine. But recently he went into the workforce after going to the Blend technical program for power lines. He has been promoted multiple times and manages a team of about 8 or 9 people every day. They go up, they work. He's been a big inspiration because he's my age. He's far more accomplished than I am. But he is a great example of leadership as a process. And I felt like when I talked to him, he really exemplified the CAT's 3 skill model. Um, he the idea that leadership is a process was very obvious. Um, he was very dependent on relationships and being able to influence his coworkers. Um, Everything that they do is goal oriented because it's a blue collar workforce. They always have to, be on top of everything, and that requires teamwork, requires collaboration. It's a dynamic, and he made it clear that the it wasn't something that just he had to figure out that this is like it. He had to work to have these traits and skills. And on that, the CAS 3 skills model, technical, human, conceptual skills, these define him. I mean, in his line of work, you have to know exactly what you're doing. It's so dangerous. You have to know exactly what you're doing, exactly how to do it, why you're doing it, where you're going. So the technical skills, I mean, you couldn't need a more important thing. And with the human and conceptual skills, a lot of those depend on each other in his work. I mean, if he doesn't know the concepts and he's not able to relate to the people he works with, they don't respect him, they won't listen to him. But he does have these, and it keeps his workers happy. It has a good vibe. Everyone's positive. He just really talked about how important processes, systems, tools, the ability to use those. I mean, he stressed that messing up is life or death in his field, and as a leader, if you're not exemplifying that, you you can't lead anybody. In the interview, it was very obvious. I mean that it was a process. Like I was saying earlier, he made it obvious that he works alongside people, so everything's collaborative, it's goal oriented. He does every single thing that the people below him do and more. So if he doesn't know how to do that exactly correct, and he can't show them how to do it, and then why is he the leader? I mean, he just made it obvious that the doing things correctly, doing things as a team. I mean, he's a young guy, but he made it clear that to be able to work and to be able to command people, that sometimes you have to be stern, but being able to relate, talk, even if it's in a negative tone, a lot of times just getting the information across, being well connected to your team, it's very important. And he made it clear that when he joined, he didn't just have that. He had to work towards his work ethic. He had to change the way he talked to people. He had to change the way he was doing what he was doing for his own safety. I mean, it's especially in the field he's in, it's everything is a process, everything is painstakingly slow. You can't even touch the wire or you might die. I mean, he just made it clear that knowledge to him, the way that it came to him, has allowed him to lead, but that it was slow and painstaking. He wasn't just born with the ability to lead in what he does. And as I mentioned earlier, the CAT's 3 skill model, I mean, it's literally him. I mean, you have to be able to know exactly what you're doing all the time. You can know exactly what you're doing, and I mean, one little mess up, you're done. And along with that, I mean, people have to like you enough to even let you on a crew in the first place. So he has to be able to relate to people. He has to be able to get on people's good side. He just needs to be respected in his workplace. And I mean, the human, that's exactly what it is, to me, at least. And with the concepts, everything that he does is conceptual, really. You have to think about whether he's going under a line, over a line, whether he's swapping something on the actual um, electrical component on the line. Every single person in his crew has to know exactly what they're doing, and a lot of time that comes from him and goes down. Obviously, they know on their own, but without Luke being able to be clear, concise, and tell everyone what to do, I mean, the team wouldn't work. Someone would get injured. Anything can happen if your leader is not if your leader doesn't know exactly what to do, exactly what he's doing, and doesn't like everyone around him. There's no way that a team could work, and he made that very clear that that's what you have to do. As a leader, he's friendly, he's strong-willed, he's confident, he's determined, and he relies heavily upon the knowledge and skills that he possesses, as well as his personability in the workplace. His abilities have allowed him to be viewed highly. However, his personality is what has allowed him to be successful and respected. In summary, as one of my closest friends, he's risen to be a leader. He's a great person. He's my age. I've known him for a long time. There wasn't anyone else I wanted to interview for this. There wasn't anyone else I wanted to talk to. This, interviewing him, has made me not feel belittled, but has made me want to be better, has made me want to succeed, do more with myself, be a leader. I mean, it's just inspiring that he's able to do so much at my age when I'm not. I mean, what am I doing? Like I'm in school, but I don't know. It's just inspiring, and I'm glad I could share what he's doing and how he's doing it with you. This is my citation. Um, that's